Hi, my name's Abby and this is my house. It probably isn't like your house. It's about 70 square feet and it has 4 wheels. Has a brand new engine and a brand new transmission. Don't buy a Ram. And it gets me where I want to go. Lets me sleep at a lot of places for free. It started out as a metal box, but with a lot of tears, a lot of effort, a lot of time, we turned it into what it is now. Do you want to check it out? Come on. Oh, shit. Sorry. Come on. Thought that was gonna be funny. This is my 2019 136 wheelbase Dodge Promaster that I call home. Apparently Dodge and Ram are different, but to me they're not. It's a 2500, it's a Promaster. I went with the Promaster because it had straighter walls and a lot of people recommended them. Little did I know that the engine and the transmission would go out, so I've replaced that now. Some external things we have added: roof rack, running board, blacked out rims. This is probably my favorite part to sit. Initially, I really wanted to add a kitchen on this side so that when I cooked, I could see the prettiness. But based on the wheelbase that I got, it just seemed more space efficient to have an extra seat right here. And it turns out I love it a lot. One of the main factors that I do love it is that it's just a lot more inviting. A lot of people can stand on the ground and kind of rest their elbows on here and kind of be included in conversation. Because if not, it'd be pretty high and kind of closed off. All right, welcome inside. This is my house. We got a kitchen over here, dinette over here, bed right here. There really isn't much to it, but it's honestly so cozy and truly is a plenty amount of space, which is kind of insane to say. If you're wondering the places I like to sit, let me show you. It's kind of amusing because the possibilities are endless. Okay, at the gate, here's my kitchen. I went with a ginormous sink because my dad told me to. I did not want to believe him because I Facebook Marketplace this really cool cast iron small sink. Like most things in life, he was so right about so many things. I love my massive sink. This was a faucet that we had in our garage, so that was free. Espresso machine. She's a recent addition, so she doesn't have a spot. She does live on the floor. For the sake of the video, she's showing off. Now under here, I have 6 gallons of fresh water and 6 gallons of gray water. That is not a lot, but honestly, it can kind of last me about a week, depending on how frugal I am with washing dishes. What that does mean is that I leave a drinking water container on my cabinet. This is 2.5 gallons, and I love to fill it up with the Whole Foods water. It's 35 cents a gallon, and it tastes just delicious. I cannot describe it. A rapid fire rundown of what is in my cabinets. Multiple cups and Rubbermaids, hot pads, water bladder, soft flasks. This is my Tupperware container drawer, which I'm very surprised that nothing fell out when I opened it, because that's what happens. Coffee cabinet. Pour over, cold brew, espresso stuff, filters, coffee, tea, and then my Flair espresso machine fits up here. I mean, we're still in the kitchen, but this is my underwear drawer. My miscellaneous silverware, cooking utensils, candles, matches, rubber bands, doggy bags. Something that I wish I would have planned more was a junk drawer space, because you don't realize how much little stuff you just kind of collect that you have no place for. Soft close, but that's ruined by needing to click everything in. Now, speaking of junk drawer, here's my appliance cabinet. I cook everything with electric, which is kind of crazy, and I think I might change that, especially for the winter. My main girl is an electric skillet, and it's deep enough that I can boil water in here. I really like this. It does draw a lot of power. This ended up becoming the liquor cabinet, as well as holding my other appliances. I have a rice maker, a tea kettle, waffle iron, and a toaster. Then if I have too much food, this can become my second pantry. It is about 1 inch too short to hold my Bambino espresso machine, which is just kind of like a bummer. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love to pour my coffee stuff in glass. I have so much glass in my van, and nothing really breaks. I don't know, I just kind of shove it all down in here. This also, it ends up being my like produce cabinet, so if I buy onions or potatoes or anything, they kind of go in here. But I have a shit ton of glasses. Here's my pantry. Spices, baking, oils, salts. And then it honestly is full even when I don't have groceries, just because you need a lot of spices. So when I do end up having a lot of groceries, she's full. Obviously you're still in the kitchen, but now we're in my bathroom, I guess. This is my everything drawer: hair, teeth, skin, miscellaneous, like bracelet, film, fuses, medicine. She's honestly my junk drawer. Speaking of bathroom, here is my toilet. It's honestly kind of nice because you get a really good view out the window. But toilet's right here. I don't really have anything else to say. I use it. And while we're in this area, I definitely wanted to pass through to my garage, just because what if it's raining and I need to get something? I'm very happy I still have it. Something not enough people talk about is needing access to your dirty laundry. My dirty laundry is right there on this chute. And then my window covers stay right there. Now moving on to the bedroom. It's winter. This is my fan. If I open my window on my slide door, my window in my kitchen, turn this puppy on, we got a wind tunnel. My bed is 2 inches shy of a full, but instead of keeping my wall straight like I did on this side, I kicked it out a little bit, pretty close to the middle. So with that kick out, it adds 2 inches. So that's 6 feet. I think I'm like 5'8" or 5'9", so it honestly isn't that bad. I've had a couple of my friends spend the night, and it's a little tight, but like it's worth it for the places you get to stay. You know what I mean? Some like weird quirky thing that I did decide to do was keep this wall flat and not add upper cabinets. I'm from the East Coast, so I knew that it rains a lot, so if I needed to spend a lot of time in the van, there was multiple places for me to sit. So being able to sit with my back up against this wall was honestly pretty crucial. Obviously, you saw my underwear drawer, socks, bras, hats, swimsuits, all the things. Again with the junk drawer, I think I just collect a lot of things. This is like another junk drawer because it used to be my socks and underwear were right here. And then I was like, no, I should condense this and then have this be more clothes. But then I couldn't decide if I needed to have more shirt spaces or more pant space. So then it kind of stayed empty, but it was in the perfect timing where like someone came to visit. So this was their cabinet. And then it ended up just getting filled up with junk. I had some books in here, my Kindle, some colored pencils and stuff. Now that it's winter, my ski helmet sits up here because I'm like using it too much for it to live in the garage, but not using it enough for it to like sit out in like the real life. Maybe I'll put my hoodies up there. I don't know. We have pants. If I'm feeling extra organized, like one side's like real life pants, and the other side is like shorts and athletic stuff. You know what I mean? Like leggings and sweatpants and stuff. Right now it's squished in there as tight as it can be. Back here is shirts, and I have way too many of those, so I honestly should not open that cabinet or else everything's gonna spill out. I tried my hardest to add like as much color as I could in the van. I just added this mural and I really like it. I think it's kind of crazy. From what I can see, it looks pretty dope on the camera. I really like it. I used to have like more of a gallery wall with like more pictures up here, but since I painted this big swirl, I haven't been wanting to cover it up. I think that that's gonna happen soon though, just because I miss having art on the walls. Yeah. This is my swivel seat, my passenger seat swivels. Didn't add a swivel on my driver's seat, which I am so thankful for because this raises my seat about 3 inches. So it's really kind of hard to see out of the windshield. I love my swivel. Right here is my control panel for my heater. And my heater's right here. I don't really get the opportunity to talk about this a lot, but these are my national parks and other kind of milestone markers via stickers on my slide door. Most of the time the door's open so people don't get to see this, but my half marathon, walking the Camino de Santiago, walking the Komodo Kodo, a bunch of national parks. I think it's pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. This is my fridge. I just have these cushions velcroed on top. And it honestly works out like great. It's a two-sided fridge, so you can make it like a fridge or a freezer, or fridge, freezer, freezer. Right now, the smaller side is a freezer. And the big side is a fridge. I love the cooler style freezer because the cold air stays in there. It's a lot easier to temperature regulate because if you have like the normal fridge, all the cold air falls out and then it takes more of your batteries to heat it back up. So this works great for me. I really like it. It's the Iceco 60-liter fridge. Oh, I can't see. Now coming back here, you're being revealed to all of my deepest, darkest secrets of being a hoarder. I have so much stuff, it like actually kind of hurts. Car jack, snowboard, way too many shoes, extra water, my suitcase, all my gear, like backpacking, scuba, hiking, climbing, swimming, all the stuff in there. And then I have my toolbox and a massive like seasonal bucket of clothes. One of my favorite parts of my van that I just recently did, obviously I don't have back windows, but I covered like where the windows should go. And I put some decoupaged film photos that I've taken over my travels on there. So I think that's like a cute little like sentimenty touch, you know? I do not have a ladder because I guess I just didn't want to spend the $100 it would be to get one. Which is like insane. I'm very much well aware. But let me show you how I get up on the roof. Now we're on my penthouse roof deck. There's my Max Air fan. I have two 200-watt solar panels, so 400 watts of solar. And a giant deck, which I really, really like. It's so nice up here. We're currently at the salt flats and it's just like so pretty. But I really like it up here. I think it's really nice. I didn't have this for like a really long time and then I finally did it one of the times I went home, and I'm very thankful I did because I think it's just a really fun spot to hang out at. Anyway, this is my van. This is my home. My name's Abby. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. We've been to 48 states. No, 47 states. We're missing Delaware, Washington State, and Alaska. Super achievable goals, I'm not gonna lie. I bought my van like when I graduated college, May of 2022. I converted it starting in October of 2022, finished it March 2023. Been on the road since March. Our 2-year anniversary is coming up here soon. It's been like such a cool way to like physically build your life and to build your dream. It's kind of disgusting if I think about it too hard. It creeps me out. I've like dreamed of being a nomad for so long. I've always wanted to live in a school bus. I thought that was so cool. The van definitely suits me a lot better. I would always pick a van because I can go from sleeping to driver's seat like super quick, and I think there's a lot more stealth. if I did need to stealthize. I don't know, this is just like the coolest thing I could have ever done. I'm really happy I did it. It's truly like so dope. I've met the weirdest and craziest people, but I've also met like the coolest and kindest people. I've run into like so many opportunities that I couldn't even imagine that, I don't know, they just make me mushy gushy, and I am not a mushy gushy girl. I am in private, not in pub. So anyway, it's like stupid how thankful I am, even though I complain a lot because I write down a lot. But yeah, this is my home. Thanks for checking it out. I'm glad you came. Oh, by the way, her name's FC for free candy. So I thought it was hilarious. Okay, bye guys. See you next time.